This is Nhi. She is an Etsy seller who has made over $50,000 in a month on Etsy. And the crazy part is, she's only been doing this a couple years. And I flew out to Las Vegas to ask her exactly how she got started. And she spills the best secrets that got her to over a couple $100,000 within her first couple years. In this video, Nhi tells us what made her quit her full-time job to do Etsy, the challenges she overcame to start doing over $50,000 in a month, and exactly how to succeed on Etsy in 2024.
All right, so we're in the living room, as you can see. All my supplies here for crafting, kind of keeps everything in one place. This is our packing table for now. Funny story, our dining room table that was double the size of this actually split in the middle. So that table got us through some good times, like last year and a half.
Yeah. Do you ever think like, how many tens of thousands of dollars did I package on this table?
Yes, probably 20,000 orders on that table. Yeah. We do the bigger boxes over here, and so it gets a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah, for us, that stuff wouldn't be in the cabinet. Is it normally out?
Usually for the craft supply, like I'll work on the table, and then after I'm done, I like to clean up as I go. I'm the same when I cook. I like cook as I clean.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
First of all, I think it'd be good to talk about your backgrounds.
Yeah.
Now you're both full-time Etsy sellers, but not always that way.
Yeah.
So
before Etsy, I worked for Tesla for about 9 to 10 years as a project manager. And I did like network marketing for a little bit, MLM. It was kind of like a period of self-discovery. And then Tesla, I thought, was my first big break, because I was like, wow, I get paid more than $18 an hour. That's a win, you know? I had a background in graphic design. I think the turning point for me was 2 years ago when I realized I want to do something with this and I want to find out what I'm truly capable of. I started out with print on demand and ventured into handmade. So my shop is now a mix of like digital supply, handmade. So it's definitely transformed since like day one into, you know, what it is now.
new sellers think I have to research for months so I pick the right product for my first listing. Did you put any of that pressure on yourself?
I think in the beginning I did, and that's what stopped me from actually opening an Etsy shop sooner than later. So I was like, okay, I like fashion and I like woman empowerment and affirmation. Let's just run with that. Let's just put some words on a t-shirt.
You're now a year and a half into this. What's your total revenue?
Probably close to 300,000. We're kind of like at this level where we're very busy. In a way, I think that's also humbling as well, because like I never wanted to be where I forget where I came from. That keeps us like constantly creating, and I never want to lose that part of like myself, you know, or lose that part of us.
It was like going back to school, just learning 3D printing, learning the software, learning the X tool and what to do, and how creative can we be to use this stuff. I feel like there's so much stuff we can make. I just look at everything and I'm just like, I can do that, I can do that. If I can do that work or take some stress off of her while she stays creative, I think that's just kind of like the cool dynamic that we have, working together.
There's a lot that people don't see on the Etsy side of the business that you don't even think about when you're starting a business, that people don't often talk about. Supply issues, competitor issues. We switched our way of thinking about it and realized what's going to happen will happen. We can't only control what we can control, because I used to be like a huge overthinker and like a warrior, but it's really helped like shifted me as a person and to kind of like get out of that way of thinking.
What are you spending the most time on? Like out of all the things happening in this garage, what's selling the most out of everything?
Recently, gift sets actually. We recently launched like 50 new gift sets over the last 3 months, even an entire baby line. Just seeing that come together like 30 to 60 days later, the SEO and optimizing your listing, site merchandising, all of that, we're starting to see the traction pick up. The new product ideas that you get is like on Pinterest or TikTok, and we get a lot of ideas from, you know, people that make DIY videos on TikTok. That was one of the inspiration, was watching someone put a DIY kit together. Now one of our best sellers. This is our used to be master bedroom, now office.
Is this where you spend most of your time? Okay.
He'll actually talk to me through our Ring camera. He'll be like, babe, can you confirm this order for me? I just want to make sure. And so I'll be like, okay. And then that's how we communicate efficiently. Yeah, we have a lot of equipment here that we got over just the last year alone. Found out how to use it through YouTube and watching hours and hours of how to use the embroidery machine. We have a Cricut machine, we have a heat press, and my very first laser. So
is this where you like have your late nights, or where are the late nights happening?
Yeah, last night was right here. So last night I was filming the tumblers that we did the heat press on, like right in this area. We have some over here. just pre-made for sale. And this is for the first quarter of this year. It's good to kind of like see like how things were 3 months ago. It just helps to gauge, okay, we got that done, you know?
Yeah. Imagine if you were doing this on your own and he was like at work all day, but you guys together, your solidarity, you're doing the late nights together.
He's always high-fiving me, like, high-five the little wins.
And then all of your gift box things that go in the gift boxes, are they kind of all here too?
Yeah, in the cubbies. And then we have another room right across.
Wow, look at, oh my gosh, my kids would die.
So it was my office, now it's more inventory.
Supplies and stuff for gift boxes. So these are a lot of the files that we tested out. This one, it's like a gift card holder.
Now, where did you get like all of these things? Where do you get the inspiration?
Some of these are actually from supporting other Etsy sellers too that create laser engraving files. Purchase it from them, and then we start like testing and making it ourselves.
When I met you, you were doing the print on demand. You had like a great tank top that was doing well. When you decided to get help for the shop, because you could just watch YouTube videos, try to get some tips and tricks. Why did you decide to actually get help?
At the time, my number one goal was to quit my job on my own terms. And I was like, I don't want to reinvent the wheel. So what I learned from my previous mentor is like, if there's someone out there that has the knowledge that you have that can help you move faster in the path of the least resistance, like it's worth it to pay for their knowledge and mentorship. Aside from watching YouTube videos, I was like, I would love to find like a woman, like entrepreneur that tells me exactly what I need to do, and I would do exactly what she says. And it's just crazy, you know, and just timing and everything worked out the way that it did. And then we found you.
What do you see as like the future of your business right now? What do you envision for your lives?
The end goal for me, at first it was just being happy. I wanted to be happy, you know, doing something that I enjoy. Now I think with everything that's happened where we are able to quit our job, our finances are in a good place, helping to enrich the lives of other people, whatever that looks like. I would love to invest in other people, whether it's like a business or maybe a friend that has like a business goal and they don't have the finances. One day I would love to be the person on that side of the seat and be like, I would love to make your dreams happen. And I have a few people in my mind that has helped me through this entire journey that have goals of their own to be able to kind of surprise them one day and be like, I can help you out.
People say financial freedom, like I'm just gonna like sit back, laptop lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's not about that. It's about having options.
Right.
What has it been like to kind of go through the course and then add coaching? Like if anyone's on the fence about getting mentorship, what would you tell them?
Everything changed for me when I shifted over from just the course to the coaching. I've been in coaching for over a year now. I can't imagine my business without the coaching, honestly, because if you want to be able to just pinpoint what's going on with your business and make those changes right away, I think that's for you, versus kind of just wondering like, is this right? You know, I want to go fast. We want to retire our parents fast, or we have goals we want it like yesterday. And so it's really helpful to have that community and that coaching part, because I like that interaction. You're in your room all day, your office all day, or whatever it may be. And so having that like-minded community really kind of adds value. Like sometimes we want that instant gratification, but we have to switch from a job mindset to like a business mindset. And that can be really tough for a lot of people, because once you're out of a job, if you adopt your old mindset into it, it's not gonna work. It's because no one's telling you what to do. Like you have to be that person telling yourself what to do. It took like me like maybe 2 to 3 months to kind of like fully like immerse myself in this type of like mindset. So this is where I take a lot of my photos. Usually the sun comes out through here. It's usually on the bed that I take the photos. Or here, I just put like a backdrop.
Yeah.
So I think probably more than 50% of my photos I take in this room. And I just swap out like the cloth or, you know, the backdrop. A lot of times it's just natural lighting. So we have a lot of stuff from Hobby Lobby and Michael's.
Everyone loves how your background is not like the pure white. So is this the one you use?
Yeah, we have this. It's actually a food photography background, because you wonder in these magazines how they get such nice photos, right?
Yeah.
And you can even do like a dual tone backdrop or something like that. And then we have an even bigger one here. This is like really, it's a pretty long roll.
Yeah.
I used to like pin it to the top of the bed and let it roll down. Bought this faux cake, this fake cake.
Yes.
For like cake topper display. You know, it's so cute. It's a lot of props in this room.
What % of your orders are you taking photos of at this point?
100%.
Wow.
Yes, on my iPhone, but it's an iPhone 12 mini. I just use like a photo app.
Yeah.
Or like the Photoshop, and I just edit everything on my phone.
So when you have guests come and stay, are they like...
So when they come, I just tuck this away, roll it up, put it in the corner. I'll hide some of this stuff, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they get everything else. They get this chair with the Harry Potter plushie.
For you, what has like the biggest challenge been in the growth of the business, personally, professionally?
Like recognizing where my strengths and weaknesses are, and where my weaknesses are, how can I have someone stronger than me, better than me, complement that area. Overthinking is another one. Thinking about it so much and trying to perfect one item that maybe a day or two goes by or a week goes by and you didn't do anything with it. You know, having you and your experience with it really helped to navigate the waters, or else I wouldn't even know like how to go about the situation that I was in. My family, they don't fully know what I do.
How do the conversations go, or how do you explain this to them?
My parents live on the other side of the country, so a bit further away. So I told them, hey, you know, I no longer work for Tesla. You know, I'm doing my own thing now. And so I was trying to explain to her the world of like ordering online, because she still pays for everything cash or like debit card. So she was like, you know, so how do you take payment? I think her main concern was just making sure that we were well taken care of. They're like immigrants from a different country and they had a very hard life, giving us a better life. She's like, as long as you're making money and you're taking care of yourself, you know, I don't have to worry about anything, you know? And I think the biggest compliment a parent can give their Asian daughter, son or daughter, is I don't have to worry about you anymore. So I heard those words from her a couple weeks ago.
That's success.
Yeah, because I think growing up is like you don't get too much words of affirmation or like I'm proud of you. It's hard for them to say that because they weren't given that growing up. Just those simple words, it's like, it's a huge deal.
What was like the biggest month in total?
This month is trending towards bigger than last month. We're past 6 figures already for
Over 100K.
year to date. Yeah.
Over 100K year to date. That's great. I can't wait to see what happens with your business, what it looks like today, a year from now, just like last year. It's going to look completely different. So proud of you.
Thank you.
I think it'd be really cool to come back a year later and see what's happened. Yeah, we'll do this again, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, I hope you guys learned a lot from Nhi's story. The truth is, it is possible for you too to earn over $30,000 a month in profit on the Etsy platform. We've watched some amazing things happen with our students' shops, and we would love for the same thing to happen to yours too. And it all starts with a free call with my team to learn more about you and to see if this is a good fit for your Etsy goals. And we look forward to talking to you then. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video.
The month before I started the program, I made $696. The first month after joining the coaching program, I made $4,149, and that came from 133 orders in my Etsy shop.